And welcome back to tutorial 2. Now go back in here and double click on the calculator, and in there we enter LBL indicator dot caption equals times for shopping online. Okay, that's fine. Now we then also need to change the back color of this LBL indicator dot, let's say font equals the font color dot font or for color equals, that'll be H3 bar, and I think I need this sign here, so let's give that a try. Okay, that's fine. All right, that's fine, that's looking good. Okay, to complete the rest of the coding, I think I should enter zeros in here. It's coming here, just enter zeros in there. Say the value here will be 0. The text, let's see the text, so 0, align center, and looks a bit too small. Let's see the font size of that. Maybe let's go for 16 and see. Okay, so this one as well, let's enter 0 in there, 0 as well. Center, and just change the font to about 16 as well. Right, now these very ones here, since I will not be entering any value in them, the calculation of these two should enter that value. So let's delete this and just copy a label in there. Okay, that's much better. Then just change the names. That'll be LBL subtotal. Let's see, do we have that before? Okay, we do. LBL sub, and this will become LBL sub 2, so on. Okay, LBL subtotal 1, and this is LBL subtotal 2, LBL subtotal 3. There, all of that is taken care of. Now these 3 here, let's enter some text in them. So the value is 0 for all of them, and align center. Change the font size. Let's change the font size to something a little bit larger. There. Okay. Now what we then do is double click on this and the calculate, and enter as follows: LBL subtotal 1 dot caption equals Q, that's capital really, equals Q LBL Q1, I think it's TXT, yeah, dot text. We multiply that by txt unit price dot text, unit price 1 dot text. Okay, that's for the very first one. All I just need to do is copy and change the numbers. Okay, change the numbers of these and these, and the next one repeat exactly the same thing and change the numbers. You see that, guys? Okay, you see how simple, how easy that is. If I run the program now and just enter a value here, I need to be able to click on this so that disappears. Let's enter a value in there, and the price, I think we may need a standard price here. If I click on this, you see that appears, and I want this to come in here. So I need a standard price in here, so maybe I will have to declare some variables. Okay, so I might as well declare some variables. Double click on that. Right up here, let's declare option explicit there, and dim white wine as double. Okay, let's copy this and repeat exactly the same thing for other wine. And we have red wine right there. So we have my three variables there. We just I will remember all of this anyway, so let's come in here. Okay, right underneath here, white wine equals 5.99, red wine equals 6.95, other wine equals 8.50 there. So all I just need to now do is multiply this by this. Okay, so this multiply this, so which means I can copy all of this. Let's copy them and now come in here and enter as follows. Okay, white wine equals this. Okay, so just copy and change the number. Here that becomes red wine, and these become other wine. Okay, maybe if let me cut all of this off. I can even double click on my form initialize there. Let's double click on the form. Let's come in here, change that to form initialize as follows. Okay, so if we run it, we have the price of all this wine in place. So all we just need to do is enter the amount we want. So black, what happened there? Let's change the color of black then. I think black might be, let's see, F H 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, let's hope that will work. If I click, yeah, that is fine. Okay, the next thing is we need pound sign there. Okay, let's get some pound sign in there. Reset, this reset is not working as well. So let's double click on this calculator and just format as follows. Okay, that is for the tax, subtotal and total. We also need to format as follows the content in here. Let's just copy that, paste it in there, and that will be 1 1, and that will be 3 2 2 and 3. Okay, that's the formatting taken care of. Now what is, so if I run my program again, enter customer details in there. Let's say that's Felix, maybe Felix Freddy, phone number, email address ff@. Okay, now click on that, you get a pound sign. It's all 0 because there's nothing in here. Okay, so if we click, but we need to change this one to pound sign as well, so let's take care of that now. And this, the name is unit price 1 and so on. Come in here and where is it? Double click on this unit price. There we go. Okay, paste that in there, format, just copy the unit price itself, change it in here, copy all of those. That's for 2 and 3. So that's 2, 3. 2 and 3. Okay, so if I run it now, enter whatever I intend to purchase in there, I can just, okay, that shows up. Okay, now the next thing I need to do is to add up everything in here and find the tax and the subtotal. So let's do that. Okay, the next thing is to calculate the subtotal, tax and the total. So let's do that by double clicking on this and just come right here. I think we're going to need all of these. Copy the subtotal, take care of that, and just say equals by value. That's subtotal 1 plus subtotal 2 by value plus by value subtotal 3. And remember to change the numbers, the index. That's it. So that is that taken care of. Now we need LBL tax dot caption equals by value subtotal LBL subtotal itself. We then multiply that, multiply by whatever the tax is, let's call that I tax, and divide by 100. Okay, so we need to declare dim I tax as double, and I tax itself equals maybe 17. Okay, then 17.1. 17.5. Okay, so we have that, and then we now need LBL total itself. Total dot caption equals by value LBL tax dot caption plus by value LBL subtotal dot caption. Now we also need to convert all of them to pound sign, so that becomes LBL. Alright, so this is subtotal itself, and this becomes tax why this becomes total. Yeah, that becomes total. Okay, so if I run the program, or just before I run the program, let's run it and see anyway. Change this to, I think I'm gonna have to delete that and just, okay, that is fine. When you add this together you get this, that is fine. But you notice when I run the program, this is not in pound sign, so let's convert all of these to pound sign. To do that, double click on here and just copy all of the LBLs 1, 2 and 3, LBL subtotals 1, 2 and 3. Copy all of those and just paste it and form initialize there right underneath here. Oh, that's the price. Okay, that'll be LBL price, this very one here. Copy all of that, paste it there. Okay, that's it. So if I run the program now, that's what you see the price of those. Okay, supposing the form change, or maybe this, let's just get rid of those zeros. But if the customer does not buy anything, what do we want the system to be? So we want this 0 to disappear anytime we click on this very component. So double click on that and just use on mouse down. We want it to disappear, so let's repeat the same thing for txt2. Change that to mouse down. Okay. And number 3, repeat the same thing for number 3, mouse down. Okay. So if I run the program now and click, I can enter the value or the amount of the quantity of wine that I want. If I click on that now, okay guys, you understand how it works now. So all that is left for me to do is just to enter the name, maybe King, and the telephone number of Mr. King is as follows, and email number mrking@hotmail.com. Alright, so the next thing I would do is just to now store all of this information into a workbook for the store, because it's an online system, so the store should be able to see the order, or you can just call it a shopping basket. So let's do that now, but with that I'll just call it the end of this second part of this tutorial. See you in the third part.